Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is NJ Sterling. Today I wanted to switch gears a bit and talk about how to deal with negative emotions. I mean, negative emotions is nothing to be ashamed of. We all go through that. But I wanted to discuss how I personally deal with any negative emotions that may spring up. Negative emotions is something that we all have to deal with. And knowing how to approach them is very important. I mean, many people will say, oh, try to keep yourself busy, or oh, try to, do some activities or hobbies or different kind of things to distract yourself from them. I actually completely disagree with this approach. There was once a story, and by the way, I've added this story onto my GoodReads group, which you can check out. I'll keep the link below. There was once a story about a Chinese emperor, and he was supposed to leave his empire to his fellow cleaning people, guards and whatnot, to make sure that they take care of it while he goes visit his uncle in Mongolia. So he left. He left on a journey, and he left his whole empire to his bodyguards, his guards, and random cleaning people, or whoever is in charge of the castle back in those days. And there came a demon, and the demon went and sat on his throne. The guards were infuriated, so they tried to scream at it to tell it to leave. They swore at it. They basically threw things at it, threw food at it, threw rocks at it, but none of this helped. The demon became bigger, stronger, more vicious, more grotesque, more disgusting, and even more smelly, to be honest, how the story goes. And no matter how much negativity they threw at this disgusting creature, it became bigger, stronger, and more gruesome. The guards were confused. They didn't understand what to do, because the more negativity they threw at it, the more it would grow. Then, luckily, the emperor forgot something that he needed to bring with him, so he returned back to his castle. And guard rushed up to him and said, oh, there's basically a demon sitting on the throne, and no matter what we do, no matter how we try to kick him out, no matter how much we swear at it, he keeps on growing bigger and stronger. Now, the emperor was an emperor for a reason. He was a very wise human being. So he went to get a cup of tea. He went to his kettle, which had already tea prepared at the time. He poured it into a cup and gave it to the demon. And the demon drank, and then the emperor said, is there anything else I can provide for you? And then the demon shrank. All the guards picked up on this, and all the servants. And they basically started to do the same thing. They started to feed it, very rare fruits and foods, started to wave it with those big leaf things that they used to wave to cool people down back in the days. They didn't have technology like we do today with air conditioning. And basically, over time of changing their whole approach to the demon, being nice to it, providing it whatever it needed, they started to shrink more and more. They started complimenting it. Oh, your little horn sticking out looked so beautiful. It should be a new trend or whatnot. And eventually, the demon shrank to the point where it just disappeared. Now, when I was told this story, it was a long time ago, I was really intrigued by it, and it made perfect sense. And this is exactly how I think you should approach negative emotions. Negative emotions, you can either befriend them or attack them. And knowing how the mind operates from my years of study, the mind likes to rebel. So you can try to do that, try to attack them and try something else, run away, but in the end they're just going to follow you. So the best thing to do is just to calm down, sit down, look at what is really happening internally. Look at the emotions, observe them, embrace them, and eventually they will unwind and disappear. I hope that you like this story, and I hope that this piece of advice helps you when you have to deal with your negative emotions. And I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.